Welcome to this meditation. Please sit down and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. And see if you could relax the body a little bit more. The belly. The shoulders. The hands. Can you let your head sink a little bit more between the shoulders without tilting it? Can you relax the jaw and the tongue? Can you soften your eyes? And then put your attention towards the inner body within the feet. Just feel how the feet feel within. There's a space within the feet. Maybe you can feel it as energy or warmth. Or nothingness, emptiness. Just feel how it is for you in this moment. And then feel the inner body in the lower legs. And the upper legs. And feel the inner body in the pelvis. Don't judge. There is no right or wrong. Just notice. How does it feel here? And then feel the inner body in the belly. In the chest. In the area of the throat and neck. And feel the inner body in the head. There are no structures, no bones, no brain. Just empty space. If still thoughts occur, just be aware of them, but don't touch them. Don't do anything with them. Don't reach out for them. Just see them as forms and keep your attention to the inner body, to the formless space. And then go back to the area of the throat and neck, to the area of the upper chest, and then to the inner body, to the left shoulder and to the right shoulder. And feel, how it does feel here. Feel into the upper arms, the inner body and the upper arms. Elbows. Lower arms. And then feel the inner body in the hands. And in the hands it might be more clearly. Maybe you can feel the energy. Just be alert. Feel. And then feel the body as a whole inner space. The inner body as a whole inner space. From the toes to the top of your head to the tips of your fingers. Just feel it as one inner body, as one empty space. And be alert. Raise your alertness. It's a little bit like when you want to, if you want to, when you, oh, I'm sorry. When you want to hear a sound in the far distance, and you just raise your alertness, your attention, to be able to hear it. And the same you could do now in this moment, to raise your alertness to just to feel into this wide empty space which is beyond words, beyond form. Can't be expressed, but can be felt. And just feel. Do you notice that when you feel this inner space with a raised alertness, and there are no thoughts? You are just aware. Notice it consciously. You can either think or feel. And feel the stillness within this inner body, within this wide space, endless space, formless space. Maybe you can feel peace. Peace is the nature of this inner body. And this inner body, this peace, can't be touched by thoughts, can't be touched by objects or situations or people. It is just still. Peaceful. Safe. And the only thing that can happen is that you are not aware of it. The space itself is always there, not changeable, not moving. It's your unmovable core. The unmovable source. Beyond all forms. Timeless, endless, infinite. Stillness. And just feel into that. Don't do anything. Just be alert. And feel the safety of this space, which can't be touched by anything. And just feel it. Without using words, without telling stories, without thinking. Just feel. And then breathe it in. Take a really, really deep breath. Words don't fit completely here, but you can feel it. Just breathe. And allow this space to fill you. As I said already, words don't fit. You are already filled with this space. You are this space. And go deeper into this space. And just feel. Allow. And notice that when you are connected to this space, there are no thoughts. Or if there are any thoughts, they are in the background. You don't think them any further. You don't tell stories. So just feel and breathe. And feel the emptiness of this infinite, formless space and fullness at the same time. There are no forms, but it is full of life, energy, potentials. Just feel. And slowly, slowly come back to the form of your body without leaving this space. So your attention is still within the inner body, and you feel the body as a structure, as a form at the same time. And keep the priority on the inner body. So the inner body is in the foreground of your attention, and forms of the body appear in the background. And keep your awareness focused on the inner body. And then feel into the looking itself, into the awareness itself. Something within you is noticing all this, is noticing the inner space, the inner body, is noticing the body also. And now be aware of this awareness itself, of the looking itself. And maybe you can notice that the awareness is aware of the inner body as well as of the body, both at the same time. And the awareness itself is not touched by the form of the body. It is just aware, still. It is the inner body. It is the nothingness, the white space. The formlessness. And it is aware. And just feel into that. And if you are aware of the awareness itself, you are at peace. It's the safe space within you. A safe space of awareness, which is not touched by what is seen and not touched by what is experienced. It's not even touched by thinking. It's just aware of the thinking, aware of the thoughts. And just feel it. And don't touch any thought. Just be aware of them, if they are there. Don't tell stories. Don't let the thoughts take you over. Just be aware of them. And feel how that feels. Being aware of the thoughts, not having to do anything with them, not having to follow them. Not being dictated by them. They are just there as forms, and you are aware of them. And you feel the awareness itself. You notice the awareness itself. Stillness, peace. Breathe. Breathe deeply and feel into this safe space of looking, just looking And then come back slowly and hear the sounds around you, sounds of this video. Don't do anything. Just be aware that you are listening, that you are hearing, and that the awareness itself is not touched by the hearing, not touched by the listening. And then slowly open your eyes just for a short moment and close them again. And you open your eyes in a few moments. Just look at the objects and don't go towards the objects. Keep your eyes soft and stay aware of the awareness of the looking. So you keep your attention onto the awareness itself without going outside and without touching any thoughts. Maybe you can look at the objects without giving them a name. And then open your eyes. And how does it feel to look and being aware of the looking itself? And keep your full attention onto the awareness, onto the inner space, onto the safe space, to the formlessness, the nothingness. And then you'll notice that the awareness itself is not touched by the things it is looking at. And feel that you have a choice. You have a choice to put your awareness onto the things in front of you, or onto the space within. And then notice that when your attention is inward, being aware of the looking, you can still see the things around you, but feel that the quality is different. Maybe you can feel the peace in the looking. Are there any thoughts? And if there are any thoughts, don't go towards them. Just notice them and keep your attention on the looking itself, on the stillness of the awareness itself, without giving the thought a name. Now feel the peace in the looking. You don't follow the thought. You don't believe the content of the thought. You don't do anything with the thought. You are just aware that you're looking. And how does that feel? And feel the safety within this stillness. The safety of not being attached to anything, not being touched by. You don't touch anything. You stay in this unmovable place of looking.